All right, people, we are here for another draft league. This one, though, is going to be much shorter. I know we've got a bunch of Legends EA channel, a bunch of Legends EA content going up on the channel. I've been going crazy with it, man. I'm trying to do like Shofu did, man, back in his Pokemon Y playthrough. Just keep on uploading, and eventually something will stick, man. But aside from that, we also got a speed draft going on in BHDL. Now, this is going to be 90 points for 8 Pokemon, and it's only 4 coaches. It's going to be Scorp, Biradu, Ray, and myself, and we're all going to battle against each other once, and the best record wins. Now, why are we doing this? Well, the 4 of us did not participate in BHDL Season 6. We were all fairly burnt out, we went all out in Season 5, and we've been doing it every single season. It's like, you know what, we could use a break. And we all were like, watching the draft league back, this is kind of hype, Season 6 was hype, man. And it's like, man, obviously, I loved watching on the sidelines. By the end of it, I was like raring to go. Like, I wanted to get on some action too. So we're like, let's have a draft league, just a little one, just to keep us on our toes. Just tide us over until Season 7, hopefully. And yeah. So 25 points for 2 Tera captains, going to be high tier in Tera preview, and I was 4th in the draft order, so I got the back wheel. Now, I'm not going to go through every single Mon individually. I'm just going to show you guys the team all at once. This is the team that we've drafted right here. As you can see, pretty powerful in my opinion. We've got Iron Val, obviously, when I saw that Iron Val was still available, I was like, I cannot miss up on Iron Val. This is one of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. I know it's try hard. I know why the other coaches probably didn't want to do it. They wanted to, like, try some fun, try out some cool Mons, that they haven't been able to use. And I want to do that too. But I also love Iron Valiant. So I couldn't let this Mon pass me up. So went ahead and got it. And at the same time, remember, I'm at the wheel, and so there's only been 3 picks before me, so we're finally going to use Iron Shreds in draft. I don't think I've gotten it a single time. Usually I'm getting other Pokemon before my Rapid Spinner, so usually they're gone. I might try to do differently in Season 7, secure a Rapid Spinner earlier. Iron Shred's very difficult to get. Going to get to use it now. And yeah, solid Stealth Rocker, solid Spinner. Then we've got Hydrapala, who is going to be our Regenerator Mon. It's also our Tera captain as well. So this is going to be great to be able to use with any Tera type Tera preview, of course. And paired with that, also I got to say the Hydrapple. I mean, Pokemon's been gassing this thing up as like one of the best draft Pokemon in all of Scarlet and Violet, or the best Tera captain. Sorry, the best Tera captain in these tiers, just because of his value and how good and bulky it is. Then we got Tera Keldeo. I've got a defensive one, and now I want an offensive one, just to kind of give me that extra power boost that Keldeo could use, and obviously with I could give it some extra coverage as well. So Tera Keldeo. Keldeo is one of my favorite Mons, Mythicals rather. The Keldeo movie was like the first one that I actually sat down and watched in full. So yeah. Then we've got Arcanine, who is going to be our kind of, he is a mixed bag, man. He can be defensive, he can be offensive, lots of cool stuff in their kit. They got priority as well, so already we've got some decent priority on the team like Vacuum Wave, Sucker Punch, etc. at extreme speed now. And gives us a solid fire type to round up the grass of a Fire Water Grass core. Then we've got Kilowattrel, who is going to be some nice speed added to the team. We already had some decent speed in Iron Val and Iron Shreds and Keldeo. Now I want even more speed, just to get 125 speed here. And obviously Volt Absorb is going to be pretty solid. Pretty solid stabs and electric and flying. Just pretty decent Mon. I mean, it's a Mon we've used before, and it's shiny, so. Then we've got Overquill, who is going to be another defensive Pokemon, has access to Intimidates. Now we have 2 Intimidators, and we've also got access to Spikes. I gotta have my hazards. And yeah, just overall pretty solid Mon. And finally, rounding out the team, I had to get a Ghost type to be able to spin block. to keep my hazards up. We've got Aftermath, which is solid for defensive purposes, but also has abilities like Unburden and Flare Boost that I could potentially try to use. So yeah, that's the team. So that brings us to our opponent for the first week, and that is going to be none other than Raymon, who is going to be a pretty tough opponent. We've never been able to beat this man in draft, apart from week 1 of season. I don't know, week 1, week 3 of season 1. So we definitely want to try to get a dub here. Um, it's like a little scrimmage basically before we potentially face off in season 7. So want to see how I've improved. Of course, obviously I got to shake off the rust, but we have a decent matchup here in terms of speed and everything. And we got pretty solid defensive Pokemon. We just got to break like the Terrapico. We got to break a lot of mons. The Clef, the Terrapicos. They have the lovely Tera Mew over there and Tera Torterra. Very nice. They got some mascots from BHDL over there. Love to see it. And with that, we will see you guys in the battle. Okay, JK. Sorry, I forgot. I gotta show you guys my team. Now I'm gonna do the Pokemon method over here because for a lot of his new drafts, since he was in like 4 leagues at once, he just started doing them on showdowns. That's what I'm gonna do. So we gotta have Radio the Iron Valiant, who is going to be max special attack, max speed, and Moonblast coverage. Well, stab rather, knockoff coverage. Close combat hits pretty hard. Vacuum Wave is always needed priority, and with a Life Orb, Naive Nature, we're pretty solid. Then we've got Galliard, who is going to be our spinner and a Stealth Rocker. I've got the Akaba. I did have Assault Vest, but I wanted to be able to put Stealth Rocks on the team. I didn't realize that. I think this is my only Stealth Rocker. But it's 8 Pokemon. That's the thing, man. 8 Pokemon. You gotta get those rolls in. And thankfully, I did at least have a Stealth Rocker. It's unfortunate that it's only 1, but you know we'll make do with it. That's the thing about Speed Draft, man. So Akaberry is going to be our item of choice to reduce the power of Flamethrower from Noivern and potential like Sacred Fire from Entei. I'm not even sure if I can live it. Probably from full. I can probably live it with my defenses. We do have 48 HP to give us a little bit of boost, and we only need 208 speed with a Jolly Nature. And we got Earthquake, Ironhead, Rapid Spin. And they got Hail Hydra, our first Tera Captain, who is going to be Tera Fairy. We gotta have the Fickle Beam on. We gotta have the Giga Drain. Tera Blast Fairy hits pretty solid into their team. They have a slight Fairy weakness. And I was like, you know what? Let me put Sucker Punch on. Let me put Sucker Punch on. You never know. This could come in handy. I did make it quiet. It has 80 base attack, so it's not nothing. You know, it'll do some shit. Especially after seeing what Zeus did. I'm like, you know what? Priority is king. And if I didn't already mention, Assault Vest to make it super bulky. Then we got Don Quixote, who is going to be our Scarf Pokemon of choice this week. We got Flip Turn, Surf, Hydro Pump, just to kill. I don't want to. I mainly want to click Surf, but if I have to click Hydro Pump, then I will. And then Secret Sword, solid. Then we have Kizaru, who is going to be. I was going to run Electric Terrain, Terrain Extender for the memes. I was like, let me not go full tryhard. Let me have a little bit of fun here. But then it was like, well, they might just run Scarf Noivern, honestly, which is great for Hail Hydra once I Tera. But it's a problem for Radio. Even if I have the booster speed, they'll still outspeed me. So I'm thinking, all right, it might not do me any good then to have that, because they're probably going to anticipate me to be booster. That's why I'm just going to run my for the extra damage. So I'm like, you know what, let me just run this. We outspeed standard Noivern, and if they're Scarf, then we just go Hail Hydra. And then, yeah, we got both Hurricane and Air Slash, just to give you 1 for damage, 1 for hit. Same concept as Keldeo over here. And then finally, we have Overquill, who is going to be kind of our extra hazard setter. We got Spikes and T-Spikes, because I don't think they have a Grounded Poison type. And then Bar Barrage, get off extra damage like the Clef. Pain Split for recovery, max HP, max defense, because we gotta have the Spadef one, at least a little bit over here. But mainly defensive here. Now, we cannot run Intimidate because they have a Defiant Annihilate. So, I'm gonna run Poison Point. That could be, you know, it could come in handy. I could get a Mon Poison, they might not expect it. And with the Rocky Helmet, we're looking pretty solid there. So, that's the team. we'll see you guys in the battle. All right, people, we are here for the BHDL speed draft. First time recording draft in a minute since UNPL ended. So we got the. If you guys didn't watch my Summer Slam, my brother got this for my birthday. Just waiting on Raymon. Tera, Poison, Mew. Okay. I'm ready when you are. I was transferring my shiny Scrafty from my X and Y playthrough. Alright, where's my controller? Left it on my desk apparently. Let's get it. Alright. Tera, Poison, Mew. Good idea for Iron Valve. Pretty much chest it down. However, we do have options for it, like the Ironium Treads. Pretty much exactly what I thought. 8. Clef. Terapagos. Noivern. And Entei. Shout out to Scort for putting all this together. I'm not sure whose idea it was exactly between the three of them, but I'm glad they invited me. Honestly, flip turnout might not be too bad. I could also lead off with Kizaru and U-turn out. I give too much away. Alright. See what happens here. Obviously, this is all just for fun, but I still want to do well. I still want to see how I can do up against Raymon. By the way, I haven't really cut my hair. If you saw the ZA playthrough, my character has kind of like a longer hair at the back. I need to get it cut at some point, but beautiful. I can U-turn out and chip this thing immediately. They might just go hard. I'm surprised they went off with this. Maybe they thought I would try to get rocked up immediately, but I need to get rid of this thing first. So if we can U-turn out, they don't have a ground type, so that's a good thing I went off with this, yeah. The Torterra is not here, so it's beautiful. I'm just going to U-turn. Break that Tera shell. Immediately. Now, who do we go out into on this thing? I don't want to come in hard on an Ice Beam. I'm tempted to go Keldeo on an Ice Beam, I think, because Hydrapple is obvious. Or is it? Who don't I need? I'm gonna go Keldeo. Keldeo should be able to live one hit. Let's see what I want to go for. Okay, yeah, we just come in on a hard Tera Starstorm. How much do we take? Okay, I knew Keldeo could live it. I think I'm just gonna flip turn out here. I could also Surf. Not much wants to come in on a Surf. But I think flip turn out and maybe Tera activate the other guy. I did not want to come in on that attack. And that's why I need to get this Tera Fairy activated pronto, man. Thankfully, we don't need... I knew we didn't need HP much on Keldeo. Alright, but... So that's how we're gonna play this song. Just keep spamming it. Gotta get some health back. Alright, now they switch. Yep, I figured that would come in. Get my Tera on. Perfect, that gets me back into region range. I'm feeling hard Magellan here, honestly. I don't think they can touch me much. If they want to knock me off, they get some Rocky Helmet chip. I mean, a potential poison point here. Wait, why am I intimidate? No, I put poison point. The wrong freaking ability, man. What the heck? Oh, because I didn't use the whoopsie. Wrong ability. I'm gonna tell him that later. Okay, well, I really need to be really careful about this now. Whoops, forgot to change ability. Okay, well, I guess it's good for absolutely nobody. I really wanted to be poison point, or whatever. Let's get up a T-Spike. Yep, Kieran comes in. Bar barrage. There's a rapid spin, fair enough. Takes the Rocky Helmet chip. Do you get a poison? Perfect. But once this thing finally gets, we get rid of it, we can keep up the hazards forever. Eating up. That was a crit. Go for another Giga Drain. Get more chip. We're getting more and more chip. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I even saw what this thing went for. I was telling him I had the wrong ability. Seriously, what did they do? I don't even know what they did. I'm gonna just keep Giga Draining. Moonlight, okay, that's what they did. Okay. I don't think they did that before because they weren't that open. I'm gonna try to bait him to go for another Moonlight. So yeah, so after this, yeah, I'm going hard out into the other guy. We do have an Aqua Day. We got our Titan over here. The Jaw Titan. Galliard. Probably going into. I'm gonna try to get up Stealth Rocks. Though they don't really want to come in on Inte. I could go for EQ as well. I do send on Inte. Okay, I could have gone for an EQ there, but you know. Now I am Akaberry. So I can live, potentially kill her. Oh, they are Shuka, okay. So I think both of our berries are going to activate here. Love to see it. If you want to go out into that guy, it's fine. You're almost dead to rocks. I thought it might be Shuka too. That's why I was tempted to EQ, because then the next one killed, but I'm good with this. Are you boots on Noivern? Send in the Petri dish. They are not perfect. Okay, it's beautiful. And I got something special for you, buddy. Hail Hydra. Yeah, these rockets are gonna put in dividends, man. Eat it up. Zero switches to Tera Blast. Yeah, but that Intimidate on the is actually massively disadvantageous to me, and that's my own doing. I forgot, man. I can't believe I forgot. You know, it's like you put in the team builder, but then it's like you're making your team's IRL and you just forget your tailwind. I mean, I'm slower than everything anyway, so I'm good with this thing going down. I don't think that crit mattered. Icy dude. I mean, you're gonna take massive damage from this side of the way. If you want to bulk up, do whatever, be my guess. Final Gambit. Well, dang. That's one way to do it. Okay. I mean, Noivern did its job, I think. I mean, not Noivern. Hydrapple did its job. I'm glad the ape is gone. Ape. I just gotta stall at these turns. Shoot, this is a problem now. Stupid Mew, man. Alright, well, at least the Intimidate came off. I can't actually. They're gonna Tera Poison, man. I'm gonna try to get in Don Quixote, but man, oh, and these Tailwind turns are now effing with me. I think they still have one more turn after this. This might have been a bad play, but. I just need to get in Shreds after this. Dear God. Not the agility, man. I bet, is this what I'm gonna lose to? Shoot, I can't touch this Mew. Alright, GG's Raymon, you got me. Tera Mew, man. Tera Mew got me. Oh, we got a crit! I'm so sorry, buddy. That was, I think I lost if I didn't get that. I'm probably still gonna lose. Tera Mew, man. Agility Tera Mew. Yeah, I got cooked by this. Why did I go for Air Slash? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Man, I wanted to do good against Raymon here, but unfortunately Tera Mew, with all that agility nonsense, is gonna cook him. I don't think there's any way back to make kills from him. Tera Mew, man. Agility Tera Mew. Oh, we got him! Okay, so we lost just that. We just lost that guy for nothing. Yeah. Right, well, either way, I mean, this is a hollow. I mean, I don't even think I went either way, but KO by Iron Val. KO by Mew. Yeah, we needed to keep that guy. So that was just kind of neat. After that crit, man, I just kind of, after the agility, man, I just kind of gave up, you know what I mean? It's for fun, you know, we just gotta, I don't know, man. KO by Mew. You know, you lose heart, you know, you lose heart. I really freaking needed to keep Hydrapple, man, for me. Well, then again, they had Sludge Wave, so I don't think it was going to do much anyways. Oh, and I got a flinch on top of it. Sorry, buddy. I did not deserve this. They won that agility Tera Mew strat. They learned from Zeus, apparently. The power of agility, man. One turn. Flip the whole game around. And even then, I couldn't really hit Tera Mew anyways. Because I could have tried to stall the turns, the tailwind, but I mean... Man, Tera Mew, man. I just can't get over the Tera Poison. Agility Mew is more what it is. Man, we're just trying to have fun, and then of course I get a crit. Like, obviously Raymon won here, right? It's unfortunate. Because I lost to that, man. No way I could beat that. Alright. That's unfortunate. Man, I want to beat Raymon legit, so it just sucks, man. Like, nobody won here. Nobody won this game. Alright, that's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one.